It's in the game.
Oh, nah, bitch ass niggas only go on mute and shit and shit. Slap the fuck out you, nigga. Like, fuck with you. Say the white hoe ass nigga. Sorry, yeah, boy, Aiden, bro. Slap the fuck out that nigga. Bitch. If I'm a bitch, you already know what you are, nigga. Like, hey, we ain't finna speak on that, though. No bullshit. Nigga, you already know, bro. You already know what your is, nigga. I slap the fuck out you, nigga. What your mouth, hoe ass nigga? What your mouth, dumbass. Real shit, Mario. Send him the fucking bitch ass nigga, Mario. Damn. Fuck that nigga Jamar, bro. Yo, tell Mario we win GT after this shit, bro.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to
Yo, Aiden.
historic Baltimore, Maryland, and
Tell that nigga Mario
M&T
win
Bank
GTA later
Stadium.
and shit.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's crazy. I Aiden doing my nigga kill.
Play action. It's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
That's crazy how you doing my nigga kill right now. But usually when he asked Mario to send him the win, he was like, yo, give my nigga Aiden the win. But you out here saying like, fuck that nigga. Don't give that nigga the win.
I do
He
think we'll see
trash
plenty
anyway.
of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Hey, what one time Mario said you been getting shit on by CPU and shit. So like, Mario was like, fuck no, I ain't giving this nigga the win.
Throwing is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
Nigga, cocker?
Able to get this one
Gosh.
across the 45 before he's brought down. Jackson to Bateman there. First down, Ravens.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's
6.
able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
My bad.
He'll wind up getting 4
Shut the
there
fuck
on
up,
his
you.
own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down
You the
situation.
sweetest out of everybody in here, nigga, and we know that, bro. That sings something, because Q is sweet as hell.
Now Jackson.
Yeah, you sweeter than everybody, nigga. You know I'm not sweet, nigga. You know I'm not sweet, nigga.
After taking it a little further down
Shut the
inside
fuck
the
out, you,
40.
nigga.
Jackson to Andrews on that one.
I
1st
don't think
down,
we need to do that.
Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And that's on my life I do that shit too if you really want it for it. I don't think you want it for it.
About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
How bad you want it?
32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
I'm saying you don't want it bad.
They go play action with Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping
That's a good
someone
flash,
would
bro.
come open downfield, but they never did.
Jackson now. He'll try and do this himself.
Swear to God, I hit niggas with it. Thank you. Hit the ball. Fuck, he was out of bounds. This is all niggas do, bro. Like,
and the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it.
niggas be having mark. Don't fucking throw the ball. They do something.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
At the 30-yard line.
Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Jackson going to keep
back.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
He'll try to do it himself, and he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Darnold. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That's good for a Seahawks.
We're scoreless after 1.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Seahawks.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
We like 2-3 hoes ain't back in that mode.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Open that left side, so he has it. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
25 yards on the play. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
His throw at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st and goal, Seattle.
Walker going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Walker once more. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They were held out last time. Here now is 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their 1st, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Touchdown. Kenneth Walker from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Ravens nothing. Jason Myers to kick
Hey,
off
creators.
for
Let's.
Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense.
That is
Into
it.
a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top. You become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Darnold.
Oh my god, I did not mean to throw it to bro. I thought it was coming to the nigga front in the fucking middle. What the fuck?
Picked off by Malachi Starks. Down the right sideline. And he will bring this
What a
back.
start,
It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Oh, man.
And now the Ravens calling the
bitch
offense
has
onto
to
the
go
field
for
here as they're going to go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
After the interception, here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
I
And
literally.
he'll get it in, and they take an 8-7 lead.
Ravens 8, Seahawks 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start in excellent field position. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
That's another.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
Ravens 8. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Jackson going to keep it. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Flowers, incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Big
balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. To throw is Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. A final shot before the break. Darnold will let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Play action. It's Darnold. He'll try to do this himself.
He's fucking running.
Anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
First down, Seattle.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He completes this to Walker. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Throwing quickly, Darnold. That's complete.
That was some
And he
shit.
gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Touchdown, Seahawks. A.J. Barner, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, 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 and finally, the haymaker to put that drive away. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
At the 26-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Going up top for Cup. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Darnold. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
13 yards on the play.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Off of play action, Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Darnold. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
And makes the score Seahawks 28.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Jackson going to keep it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 49.
Throwing is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Jackson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Now it's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Isaiah Likely. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Darnold from the gun. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big pickup of 38.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
What? Swear to God.
Back to throw, Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Darnold now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is a touchdown. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. So an important touchdout right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the... Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jobe. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Yo, quit the game, nigga. You trash.
When you just can't hold on to the football. But when you're
if you don't roll out with Lamar Jackson, you ain't getting no type of yards.
Now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance.
I think it's something to think United up.
Dalton wants to throw the football. And he's got Smith. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Seahawks have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Now Myers for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Seahawks 43, Ravens 14. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Yo, bro. Look at the English.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I will right up there.
Scrimmage, the 31 now on
It's
first
the
and
fucking
10.
X Factor, little ass nigga.
Baltimore first down.
They go play action with Jackson. On the RPO, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Jackson. Now running, and he's going to go down again.
Hang it up.
Turn it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
That nigga Lamar Jackson this was X
On
Factor.
play action, they'll throw.
I read that shit before even tore that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I don't want it. You should have the ball. Oh, you don't want it too? Shit, I guess
They
so.
are going to get this one back.
It's
Well,
not
that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two
Also,
about,
we're
going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason
trash
we're
and
down
you're
this
in the
far.
trash.
Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.